is a banner for the King. Yes, our golden crowns, we lay them down for thee. It's where they belong. Yeah. So we shout from the depths of our redeemed lungs for the blood that you shed as our ransom. Hear the sound, heaven shake, be exalted, King of glory, overflow. Almighty God, forever you reign. We worship you, for even the grave you overcome. Yeah, we magnify you. We magnify your people, rejoice with heads held high. For every sin you overcome. Yes, you do. What kind of judge will leave his chambers to pardon prodigals and thieves? With the crown of thorns, the veil was torn for me. I believe it, I believe it. So we shout from the depths of our redeemed lungs for the blood that you shed as our ransom. Yeah, and hear the sound, heaven shake, be exalted, King of glory, overflow. Yes, Almighty God, forever you reign. We worship you, for even the grave you overcome. Yes, you did. We magnify your people, rejoice with heads held high. For every sin you overcome. I believe your people cry holy. Yeah, we did. Your people cry holy. Yeah, we never stop. Your people cry holy, holy, holy. There is no end. Your people cry holy. Your people cry holy. Yes, we do. Your people cry holy, holy, holy. There is no end. Your people cry holy. Yeah, we did. Your people cry holy. Yeah, we never stop. Your people cry holy, holy, holy. There is no end. Yeah, there is no end. Almighty God.
Sean and Mel, thanks for the performance. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And Sean, talk about this song a little bit. This just feels like one of those big anthems of just proclaiming like who God is.
Yeah.
And the recording from Passion is, I mean, you can just hear the whole room singing out, you know, all those students. And so, but talk about the song a little bit.
Yeah.
I know you wrote this with a friend and just some of the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, so I wrote this with a buddy who lives in Atlanta. His name's Daniel Bashta. And I just remember I was really being impacted by Psalms 116 at the time. And there's a section of that psalm that it reads like a toast to God. You know, I lift high the cup of salvation, a toast to the King. I praise his name. You know, what could I do to repay you for all that the blessings you've poured out on me? It just reads like such a beautiful toast. And I just thought, well, you know, what would it look like to try and write a worship song that was almost in every way, it just read like a toast to God, you know? And whenever you need a toast, it's usually because you have a group of people gathered and you're trying to bring some type of exaltation or honor to something or someone. Mm-hmm. So just thinking about being in the throne room with God's people and trying to say something that is unifying, but is also deeply personal from his people to him. Well, I don't know really where you'd start,
yeah.
But it might feel something like, Almighty God, forever you reign. We worship you, for even the grave you overcome. And you can just almost feel like people raising their glasses, you know. Mm. We magnify, your people rejoice, for even our sin you overcome, you know. Your people cry holy. So that was the inspiration for it, you know. Yeah.
Wow. Well, walk us through what you're playing on this song.
Yeah, so it's in the key of C, which is easy for me, and we're playing C shapes. So the intro is just a 1 chord and a 5 and a 4. And that's also the chorus. So the verse, the chord changes happen a little bit quicker. It's like a 1/3 to a 4 to a 1 and a 5. That's the first half. So we join the hymn of our redemption. We raise a banner for the King. And then it switches to a 6. Our golden crowns to a 4 to 1. We lay them down for thee. And then you have a pre-chorus straight to the 5. So we shout from the depths. And it switches between 5 and 4 and just builds. For redeemed lungs, for the blood that she shed as our ransom. And then you just build it, you know. And then it hits that chorus. Almighty God, on a 1. Forever you reign, we worship you. Even the grave you overcome. And, okay, then the bridge has another different chord progression. Starts on the 6. You people cry 6 to the 4 to the 1. Your people cry. And then there is no end to the 5. And then it just repeats and builds, try to make it as loud as you can, and then you just explode to that last chorus.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. Yeah.
Man, amazing song, and this is going to be an amazing song for the church. And thanks so much for sharing it with us.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.